Greetings, blessings, grand risings, grand day, grand AM, grand whatever it is. You're here now. I am Lex and welcome back to my channel. Some call me Baba Lex, some call me Lex, some call me Lex Stays Liquid. No matter what you call me, depending on your level of consciousness, we are still here now, and I'm here to serve, be selfless in my journey, as you are aware. And without further ado, we're going to jump into today's beautiful episode, today's beautiful installment, all right? And the caption is 2023 fasting update. However, in that it's also why on earth should you be fasting? Okay, we're going to dive into that. Once again, thank you so much for all of your support. If you are new to my channel, please like, share, comment, all right? We are now stepping into a time where energy, frequency, and vibration, aka Tesla, and a few other visionaries which are not named in mainstream because it's not the mainstream. Basics, okay? There's a lot of information which is coming through certain beings such as myself who have chosen, because of prompts, you know that little voice that says, you should not be doing that, you should not be going there, you should not be doing this because it's not allowing you to be this or experience this. But first, we forget, and we are not even taught in this incarnation how to go within, okay? And this is what fasting does. Fasting makes you faster. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Yes, you, please. Fasting will only make you a faster being. Case in point, myself, Lex's 72-hour water-only full moon fast, which kicked off, the first one was in 2020 for the public to now therefore go forth and utilize my 72-hour water-only full moon fast method. I started off giving it off for free. As in, here's the energy. I don't know what I'm creating, but I'm evolving as I'm creating. I'm not quite sitting in my seat of sovereignty, of freedom, as a self-development coach, as in CELLPH, the alkalinity, as well as self, the I am, the being within, your higher self, the one which is eternal and transcends time, okay? And currently we are in the second day. This is the 7th of March, 0703, 2023. And what is happening is we are in the full moon fast in Virgo. Wow, absolutely powerful. Not just powerful. There are so many astrological, beautiful alignments which are taking place to allow this energy to show itself. But first and foremost, it's from the sun, okay? But before we get there, there's so much which is coming out by way of information, okay? By way of just being inundated with a flow of stuff, a release. There's disclosures, there's this happening, there's that happening, right? Okay? And with that there's a lot of confusion. There's chaos theory. Which means that through chaos there is order. That's also on the system's bill, okay? To govern the ment of the people. Govern, control. Ment, mind. Mental, okay? That is the mental plane. However, before I make this introduction too long, I want to express my gratitude to you for being guided towards this content, and also being guided towards just sharing it, also being guided towards fasting. You are an amazing being, but currently you are distorted with so much programming, right? Different layers and levels of programming which don't allow you to be a full expression of your eternal self while in the flesh. You see, if you research right now, take out your other device, your phone, your laptop, whatever the case may be, research in the etymology.org or .net, I'm not too sure, one of the two, or even .com, right? Etymology. And what you will do is you will search then there for what the meaning of human being is. Please write it in the comments, your findings. Scary, right? But the only thing scary about looking at ourselves in the mirror is the fact that we are present. We're so afraid of the power which we have because we are only taught to stay in a containment, and not go faster. Not just from outside, because time is speeding up, things are happening like this, events. Whoa, 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 whoa. Breathe. Take it easy. Outside is moving, but also you are speeding up. So what fasting is doing, that was the introduction, by the way. Beautiful, okay? Fasting is not a starvation mode, okay? Fasting is going within to cleanse, clear, and clarify that which no longer serves. Multidimensionally, albeit. Vessel, physical, corpse, the corpse. Mind, which houses feelings and thoughts. Divine masculine, divine feminine, or masculine or feminine, depending on, but it's a polarity, it's a push-pull, it's separation of consciousness. The first step of it, because they say the seat of consciousness is in the gland of the eye. If you have not yet watched my What the Shift is Happening, the video series is a prelude to my books that are coming out, right? I have What the Shift coming out. I also have, first and foremost, The Law of Attunement, which has got to do with fasting, specifically my method, which I grounded not through watching someone, and yes, we get information, we get master teachers, free ones. We also have to energy exchange for these ones who can give us value for where we are, and that's what I did. I had to sacrifice a lot. What they perceived was entertainment, fun before the pandemic, before, okay? That's when it was the Great Awakening, when consciousness shifted completely. If your paradigm was asking for a rest, for a slow down, wow, I'm just always, and mind tired, body tired, but I must. That was for y'all, that was for us, that was for we, because we is me. Just flip it up and down. Also, you are one, but the one is part of the all. That is now unity consciousness, okay? And so fasting allows you to stop the separation from within. You become unified, firstly, from the self, C-E-L-L-P-H, and then it's the self, S-E-L-F-H, L-F. Okay, excuse my spelling, I'm not there. I'm bringing down these codes. Currently, once again, I'm in day 2 of my 72-hour water-only full moon fast. I usually go further myself. However, there are beings who I now counsel. I allow only 13 beings in a container where you can share with the group. Otherwise, I have you one-on-one, and I give you these keys, these beans. I also allow you to share with me, express with me, so I'm able to guide you through especially the dark night of the soul, things which are the dark side, because we don't plant seeds in the light, we plant them where? In the darkness. And so whenever you're having a dark night of the soul, or your ego is coming up looking for more control, that's when you are in prime time position in grace to accept it is for what it is, and therefore do something about it. Not being a bystander or a victim mentality, which is one of those constructs, programming, which has got all of us in some way, shape, and form. Okay, we all have our own demons. Also, we have our own angels, angles. However, we are all doing the same thing, same, but different. Because the end goal is ultimately this: become the best version of yourself. I challenge you. No, you challenges you. Powerful. That was powerful. That is powerful. Okay? And when we bypass or look to bypass any of the three multidimensional basic constructs which we are made of, the vessel, the corpse, mind, which is the thoughts and feelings, and the spirit, which is eternal, the spirit is housed in the heart space, higher heart space, because it is your matrix, it is your design, it is your eternal, because you are not this vessel, you are not this corpse. When you pass out, it takes 30 people to pick you up, even though you weigh what? Young 50 kgs. Okay, how many pounds is that? 50 kgs, I know that 60 is 135 pounds, because I also train mixed martial arts, but I also watch mixed martial arts all over the world. However, you get the concept, right? So with that being said, the reason why we should fast is that everything around us is becoming more and more obviously poisonous. Obviously. However, utilizing spells such as obvious means that I know that you know, and that means that I am separated in consciousness, because I cannot assume as out of me and you as you that you are aware of what I'm aware of. Okay? Hence why I've become such a powerful master teacher and always a student of life. All right? I've gone through past lives, I've regressed myself, and now I'm able to do that as well. I've got a bunch of beautiful services which are real. Okay? And it's required for us to step out of the old and into the new, but with authenticity. Not because they said blah, 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 blah. It's all about that voice. Let's go back to the beginning, the start of this video, right? This inset. It's all about those prompts. Are you listening or not? Okay? The more you don't listen, the more you prolong your pain. Because what that whisper is your higher self saying, we have a mission. Hi. Remember, mim, mayim in other instances is ancient Hebrew etymology, well, which is what the English language right now currently is loosely based off. The foundation is Hebrew. Mayim or mim means water. It also means memory or housing memory. Water holds memory. Check my content, you will be able to witness this, my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube channel, and the website is now coming through, still under construction, but only because this information is true. I utilize it still to this day, and I will continue to utilize it, right? Only because fasting, whether you utilize my method or not, just begin, okay? Start. There's multiple ways to fast. There's dry fasting, there's liquid fasting, but different types of liquid. Water only, I mean, the earth, mother herself, earth anagram for heart. So if you want to tap into your heart, you got to tap into nature. Simple. Super simple. However, mission impossible if your consciousness is not there. Everything can be mission impossible. Everything is a hard mission because you're not connected with your eternal self, right? Your eternal self is omnipresent, meaning that whether you are conscious or not, they're available, okay? We are being accelerated, okay? You must check out my videos, please, if you want to get more insight on what the shift is happening between the years 1999 and 2055. There's a beautiful amount of insight there. And also, I'd love to connect with you. I'd love to share more with you. I'd love you guys to join me on my fast each month. However, I've now condensed it to a 13-member containership each month. Okay, we communicate in a group on Instagram or Facebook, depending. Okay, and then what we do is we also have the one-on-one consulting with myself, and I'm able to be this way to you and also give you energy readings, etc., etc., etc. If you see my services, I put that all in one, especially over this moon, because it takes all to come back to one, because you're fragmented. You're separated in your levels of consciousness, your being, your aspects. Okay, similar to the 12 astrological signs, you have 12 aspects which are known. It's a lot more, right? You're a beautiful being, we are beautiful beings, and so to tap into these aspects, you must go within. Whether you fast with me once again or you fast of your own accord, please, water only, dry, different teas, tinctures. Wow, there's so many fermentations of fruits. There's so much alchemy you can do, all right? Purifying your water, learning how to be self-sufficient. This is the aim of it, because there's going to come a time, and it is in my books, what the shift is happening. I don't know if I'll put it into the videos because we get censored, okay? Until such time our website is up, and then you can subscribe then there for the information if you feel that it resonates with you. But there only is straight truth, on my own proxy, on my own angle, on my own boop, so I don't have the ability to be taken down because I'm speaking truth. And the truth is that you are here for a reason. The truth is that it's going to come a time where anything that we consume and everything that we consume from them, the system, is going to be poisonous. Notice how whenever you eat certain things that you used to enjoy, you're now no longer enjoying yourself. Excuse me, let me just, as you know, we're fasted. That's the alchemy I have on this beautiful baby. This is DIY prepared. And so, yeah, I also did a training session. Also trained some of my my children. As you know, I'm a coach, not just online. But everywhere, yeah? Thank you so much for your patience. So, bringing everything back from the separation, the fragments, takes conscious awareness. It takes you to be sovereign. It takes you to be really free before you become free. Because at this stage of the game, there's a holistic importance for us not to bypass any aspect of our ascension. So that means don't bypass the physical natures of what you have to do to ascend. Do not bypass the mental aspects, meaning your thoughts, because they are things and they become things. But wait, are you even thinking those? Are they yours? Wait, do you even know how to discern the difference? No, right? Once again, I only offer beans, and then you can go off and be Jack and grow that beanstalk to your own dimensions, to your authenticity, because once again, you are valid. Each and every one of us, believe it or not, have a place and a seat at the table. The table in these higher dimensions where we are going towards, because we are grounding heaven on earth, in actual fact, okay? And so we cannot bypass any aspect of ourselves, because therefore then we are now attempting to ascend with a distortion, but we're cleansing distortions. So how are you supposed to do both at the same time? You see? Powerful, absolutely powerful, okay? And before closing, there's one more point I want to make, but before that, your intention is everything, beloved, okay? We're in a time where if your intention is, but you say this, it will show. It will come up in your experience because your experience is skewed. It's diseased, disjointed, discombobulated. It's not in order. It's not in homeostasis or balance. Okay? We are attempting to balance our waters from within through the cells, and therefore the biggest crystal we have, which is the blood. Hence why the attempts of poisoning your blood. Okay? Finally, the implications of refusing to ascend while the planet herself, Mother Gaia, is ascending is only at a detriment to yourself and your cells. I'm going to leave you with this. Whenever you are ill, or you have a disease and you're looking to become better, you burn up in a fever, you get hot, you sweat, you go through temperatures, you go through hot, cold, contractions, outbursts, emotions, everything. Since you are 70 to 90% water and you experience that, therefore experience it, what do you think the earth is doing herself? Don't be a Cancer. Don't be a dis-ease. This is the time now, because we have the time, even though time does not exist. As you are aware, it's speeding up. So are you. Catch up. Come on. If you need guidance, if you need a way to go, I am your guide. I go by Lex. Some call me Lex Stays Liquid. Otherwise, Baba Lex is all good. You never lose weight when you fast, especially when you get to a certain point, because therefore the density is out. What you lose is what doesn't serve you, a mind space which is egoic and detrimental and negative in self-talk for someone who is their higher self in spirit, because you are spirit incarnate. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing, liking, saving. What a time to be alive. I am Lex. Remain blissful. Stay liquid.